Have you ever woken up feeling restless, with your skin irritated, or your sleep just not quite right? It's something many of us brush off, thinking it's just part of getting older, like creaky joints or waking up more often at night. But what if I told you it might not be just age after all? Maybe it's something as simple, yet overlooked, as the sleepwear you choose each night. We often don't realize how much these small details affect our comfort, our skin's health, and even the quality of our sleep. It's easy to ignore. After all, who thinks twice about pajamas? Yet, these little choices can quietly cause bigger problems over time. In this video, we're going to explore 7 common mistakes that many women over 60 make with their sleepwear. Mistakes that might disrupt your rest or irritate your skin without you even knowing. By the end, I'll share some easy, gentle changes you can make to help you wake up feeling more refreshed and comfortable. So, let's take this journey together, one cozy night at a time. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Mistake 1. Wearing sleepwear made of non-breathable fabrics that cause overheating. It's a quiet evening, and as you're getting ready for bed, you reach for your favorite set of pajamas. Perhaps the ones you've had for years, soft from dozens of washes, the color faded just right. Maybe you picked them because they looked elegant in the store, or because you thought that silky fabric felt nice to the touch. For many women, especially as we grow older, our nighttime routines become precious rituals, little acts of comfort we look forward to at the end of each day. But have you ever paused to think about the fabric of your sleepwear? Or have you, like so many of us, assumed that pajamas are just pajamas and that what matters is simply being cozy and covered? Here's a situation that might feel familiar. You fall asleep just fine, but in the middle of the night, you wake up feeling strangely warm. Not just from the blanket, but as if your skin can't breathe. Maybe there's a sticky feeling on your arms, or you toss and turn, peeling back the covers only to find yourself uncomfortably hot again a short while later. In the morning, your skin might feel clammy or even slightly irritated. It's easy to shrug this off, telling yourself it's just part of getting older. Hormones, maybe, or just the way our bodies change over time. But what if it's not? What if the culprit is hiding in plain sight, in the very fabric wrapped around your body all night long? We often assume that sleepwear is simply about comfort or aesthetics, and that any soft, smooth material must be good for us. But is that true? What if the real problem isn't your age, or even your body's natural changes, but something much simpler, the breathability of your pajamas? Let's look a little closer at what's happening. As we sleep, our bodies naturally go through cycles of temperature regulation. For older adults, these processes can become more sensitive, making us prone to overheating or night sweats even in mild weather. When we wear pajamas made from synthetic fabrics, like polyester, nylon, or other blends that aren't primarily cotton, bamboo, or linen, these materials tend to trap heat and moisture against our skin. Unlike natural fibers, which allow air to flow freely and wick moisture away, synthetic fabrics create a kind of barrier. This barrier makes it harder for our bodies to cool down naturally during the night. When your body can't release excess heat, you end up feeling overheated. The skin becomes warm, sometimes sticky, and moisture, like sweat, doesn't evaporate as easily. Over time, this doesn't just make for a restless night. It can actually irritate the skin, leading to itchiness, rashes, or even worsening of chronic skin issues like eczema. For women over 60, whose skin is naturally more delicate and susceptible to dryness or irritation, this problem is even more pronounced. We're left tossing and turning, sometimes waking up multiple times a night without ever realizing that our pajamas are the hidden cause. The good news is, this is a problem you can fix, gently, simply, and without any drastic changes. It all comes down to choosing the right fabric. If you haven't paid much attention to the tags on your sleepwear, now is the perfect time to start. Look for pajamas made from 100% cotton, bamboo, linen, or other natural fibers. These materials are naturally breathable, allowing heat to escape and moisture to evaporate. They feel cool and gentle against the skin, reducing the risk of irritation or overheating. If you love the feel of something silky, try bamboo or modal pajamas, which offer both softness and breathability. During the warmer months, opt for lighter weight cotton or linen, and save your cozy flannel for winter. Even the color of your pajamas can make a difference. Lighter shades tend to stay cooler than dark ones, especially if you're sensitive to heat. Changing your sleepwear doesn't mean you have to sacrifice style or comfort. Many brands now offer beautifully designed pajamas for older women that blend elegance, ease, and skin-friendly materials. If you're not sure where to start, try picking just one new pair and see how you feel after a few nights. You might be surprised at the difference. Less tossing and turning, fewer hot flashes, and skin that feels calm and refreshed in the morning. Let me share with you the story of Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother who always prided herself on her nightly routine. She'd slip into her favorite satin pajamas, read a few pages of her latest book, and turn out the lights. But over time, Linda found herself waking up drenched in sweat, her skin irritated and her sleep disrupted. She thought it was just her age, something she'd have to accept. It wasn't until her daughter gifted her a set of pure cotton pajamas, soft and simple, that Linda realized the truth. The difference was almost immediate. Her nights grew cooler, her skin less irritated, and her sleep more peaceful. Linda now swears by her breathable sleepwear, and she's even convinced a few friends to make the switch. It's these small changes, often overlooked, that can make the biggest difference in our lives. As we grow older, our bodies ask for gentler care. We deserve nights filled with real comfort, sleep that restores us, and mornings when our skin feels cared for, not punished. So tonight, as you prepare for bed, take a moment to check the tag on your pajamas. Ask yourself if your sleepwear is helping you rest, or quietly working against you. Remember, prioritizing your comfort is not a luxury, but an act of self-kindness. You've earned the right to rest easy, to wake up feeling refreshed and at peace in your skin. By making this simple change, you're choosing better sleep, healthier skin, and a little more joy in the everyday ritual of bedtime. Let's celebrate the wisdom that comes with age by listening to what our bodies are telling us, starting with something as simple as what we wear to bed. So tonight, choose breathability, choose softness, and choose the kind of sleepwear that truly supports your health and happiness. Because a good night's rest is a gift you can give yourself at any age. Mistake 2. Wearing sleepwear that is too tight or restrictive. It's easy to overlook the small ways we seek comfort and security, especially at bedtime. For many women, the ritual of slipping into sleepwear can feel like wrapping up in a gentle hug, something that makes us feel safe, warm, and perhaps even a bit younger. Over the years, many of us have chosen pajamas or nightgowns that fit snugly, either for warmth, appearance, or simply out of habit. After all, isn't it better to feel held in while we sleep, especially if we get chilly or want a bit of extra support? We might even believe that tighter sleepwear helps us look neater or more put together, even if it's just for ourselves. But here's a question worth considering. Is your sleepwear helping you relax and rest, or is it silently working against your comfort and health? Could that tight waistband, snug neckline, or those sleeves that hug your arms just a bit too close be preventing you from getting the restorative sleep you deserve? As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to pressure and restriction. Skin thins, blood circulation slows, and joints can ache more easily. When sleepwear is too tight or restrictive, whether it's elastic bands digging into your waist, tops clinging to your chest, or pants bunching at your knees, it can create subtle but real discomforts. These discomforts may seem minor at first, but over time, they add up. Maybe you wake in the night to adjust your clothes, trying to find a comfortable position. Maybe you notice red marks or indentations on your skin come morning. Or perhaps you don't even realize how much your pajamas are affecting you until you finally try something looser and suddenly experience a new kind of relief. Let's look at what's happening beneath the surface. When sleepwear is too tight, it can impede your body's natural circulation. This is especially concerning for older adults, who may already struggle with conditions like edema, poor blood flow, or restless legs. Tight bands or seams press into your skin, potentially limiting blood movement and even leading to tingling or numbness. For those with arthritis or sensitive nerves, this restriction can be even more uncomfortable. Moreover, tight sleepwear can trap heat and moisture, creating a warm, damp environment against your skin. This not only contributes to poor sleep but can irritate sensitive areas, leading to itching, rashes, or chafing. Over time, persistent pressure points may also break down delicate skin, causing tiny sores or making you more vulnerable to infection. And let's not forget the impact on your breathing. Anything snug around the chest or abdomen can make deep, restful breaths more difficult, subtly disturbing your sleep cycle without you even noticing. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. So, what's the gentle solution? Fortunately, it's simple and surprisingly pleasant. Consider making the switch to sleepwear that's loose, soft, and tailored for freedom of movement. Look for nightgowns, pajama sets, or loungewear designed with relaxed fits and gentle, wide waistbands. Fabrics with a bit of natural stretch, such as cotton blends or bamboo, offer room to move while still feeling secure. Avoid unnecessary buttons, elastic, or ties that might press into your skin. The goal is to find pajamas that almost disappear from your body, allowing you to rest without distraction. You might wonder if this small change will make a difference. For many women, it does. Take the story of Mary, a retired schoolteacher in her late 60s. For years, Mary wore snug pajamas to bed, believing the fitted style kept her warm and made her feel a little more put together. But night after night, she'd wake up to adjust her waistband or rub her sore shoulders. She dismissed these aches as part of getting older, until her daughter gifted her a set of soft, loose cotton pajamas. At first, Mary worried they'd feel shapeless or frumpy. But after just a few nights, she found herself sleeping deeper and waking with fewer aches. Her skin was less irritated, and her mood in the morning was lighter. She even realized she'd been holding tension in her body, all because of pajamas that were just a bit too tight. Now, Mary laughs at how long it took her to make the switch, and she tells every friend she knows, "Give your body some room to breathe at night. You'll be amazed how much better you feel." This is more than a story about comfort. It's about honoring the wisdom our bodies have gained through the years. As we age, self-care becomes an act of both kindness and practicality. The world outside can be busy, stressful, and demanding, but our bed should be a sanctuary of relaxation and healing. Every detail matters, even the way our sleepwear fits. So, tonight, when you reach for your pajamas, pause for a moment. Run your fingers along the seams, notice how the waistband feels, and ask yourself, do I feel completely free to stretch, turn, and breathe? If there's even a hint of restriction, consider trying something looser. Experiment with different styles, and don't be afraid to choose comfort over appearance. The simple act of wearing sleepwear that moves with you, rather than against you, can transform your nights and your days. Remember, this isn't about giving up on looking nice. There are countless beautiful, elegant sleepwear options designed for older women who want both comfort and style. It's about choosing what supports your well-being, because restful sleep is a foundation for everything else you enjoy in life. Imagine waking up without those red lines on your skin, feeling lighter, more flexible, and at peace in your body. You deserve to end each day with comfort and begin each morning feeling truly rested. Don't underestimate the power of small choices. Sometimes, simply letting go of tightness at night is all it takes to reclaim your best sleep and your best self. Give yourself permission to relax fully, and trust that your body will thank you for the care and attention. Let every night be a gentle reminder. Comfort is not a luxury, it's a necessity, and you have every right to choose it. Mistake 3. Not changing sleepwear often enough or wearing the same sleepwear multiple days. Something is comforting about routines, especially in the quiet evenings when the world slows down and it's just you, your thoughts, and the familiar softness of your favorite pajamas. For many women, that one set of sleepwear holds special meaning. Maybe it was a gift from a loved one or just the most comfortable thing you own. Broken in, gentle against the skin, a reliable companion on nights both restless and restful. It's easy to reach for the same set night after night, especially when it doesn't look dirty or feel unpleasant. After all, who's going to notice, right? It's just you at home, and it's not like you've been out in the mud or breaking a sweat. But have you ever wondered if there's more to this habit than simple comfort? Could it be that wearing the same sleepwear for several nights in a row, no matter how clean it seems, might be quietly working against your skin and your health? Is it possible that this little shortcut, taken out of convenience or sentimentality, is something worth reconsidering? Let's challenge a common assumption. Many of us believe that because we shower before bed or because our sleepwear looks clean, it must be clean. Unlike our daytime clothes, pajamas aren't exposed to the dust and dirt of the outside world, so they seem low maintenance. But here's the thing, our bodies are far from idle during the night. Even if you go to bed fresh and clean, your skin continues to shed microscopic cells, secrete natural oils, and, especially as we get older, can become more prone to dryness or irritation. As we sleep, we sweat, sometimes just a little, sometimes enough to wake up damp. Our sleepwear absorbs all of this, night after night. Science tells us that even invisible particles, sweat, skin cells, natural oils, and sometimes bacteria, collect on our pajamas much more quickly than we might expect. For older adults, whose skin is often more sensitive, this accumulation can become an unexpected trigger for discomfort. All those invisible leftovers can linger in the fabric, potentially leading to skin irritation, rashes, or even fungal or bacterial infections, especially if you're prone to night sweats or hot flashes. And for those with allergies or chronic skin conditions, this effect can be even more pronounced. There's also the matter of odor. Our sense of smell may become less sharp with age, but others in your household might notice a subtle, lingering scent if sleepwear isn't washed regularly. More importantly, even if you don't notice a smell, the bacteria responsible for it are still doing their work, breaking down sweat and oils, sometimes causing skin to become inflamed or itchy. If you've ever woken up with an unexplained rash or a spot of irritation that wasn't there the night before, your pajamas might be part of the problem. So what's the solution? The good news is that it's simple and gentle, just the way self-care should be. Make it a habit to change your sleepwear at least every 2 or 3 nights. If you tend to sweat more or have sensitive skin, you might find that swapping out pajamas nightly brings even more comfort. Wash your sleepwear in warm water using a mild, fragrance-free detergent to avoid any residue that might irritate the skin. And when the weather is nice, let your pajamas air dry in the sunlight, nature's antibacterial agent. If you're feeling attached to a certain set of pajamas, consider buying a second or third pair in the same style or fabric. That way, you can rotate your favorites, keeping each one fresher longer and giving your skin the break it deserves. Not only will your pajamas last longer, but you'll find that clean, crisp sleepwear can feel like a small luxury, one you deserve. Let me share with you the story of Joan, a retired nurse who always prides herself on good hygiene and self-care. For years, she wore the same pair of pajamas for nearly a week at a time, figuring that since she showered at night and lived alone, it was perfectly fine. But as Joan got older, she started waking up with itchy skin on her arms and legs, sometimes even small red bumps that lingered for days. Her doctor suggested that the problem might be as simple as her sleepwear routine. Skeptical but willing to try, Joan started changing her pajamas every other night, washing them in fragrance-free detergent and airing them outside whenever possible. Within a week, her skin felt calmer, and the itching disappeared. Joan couldn't believe that such a small shift could make such a big difference, but she's never looked back, and she tells her friends, Clean pajamas are just as important as a clean pillowcase. It's a small act, but it's a profound form of self-respect. As we grow older, the things that nurture and protect us often get simpler. A clean, fresh set of sleepwear is a gentle reminder to put yourself first, honor the comfort your body deserves, and show gratitude for the vessel that carries you through each day and night. It doesn't matter if no one else sees it. It matters because you feel it. So tonight, as you fold back the covers and get ready for sleep, take a moment to consider. When was the last time you changed your pajamas? Does your sleepwear feel truly fresh, or is it just familiar? If you find yourself hesitating, remember that you are worth the small effort of this extra bit of care. Your skin will thank you, your sleep will likely improve, and you may find that starting each night with something clean and soft helps set the tone for more restful, nourishing rest. Let's celebrate the little things that make a difference, because comfort, health, and dignity are always worth investing in, no matter our age. You deserve nights wrapped in freshness, mornings free of irritation, and the peace of mind that comes from caring for yourself in all the ways, big and small, that truly matter. Mistake 4. Wearing sleepwear with too many embellishments like lace, metal, or buttons causing friction. Sometimes, the small pleasures in life can make the biggest difference, especially in the quiet moments before bed. For many women, choosing what to wear to sleep is more than just a matter of practicality. It's a moment of self-expression, a subtle way to hold on to beauty and a sense of self, even when no one else is watching. You might find yourself drawn to sleepwear adorned with delicate lace, pretty buttons, or perhaps a sparkling touch of metallic thread. After all, these little details add charm, elegance, or maybe even a fond memory of younger days when dressing up for yourself was a daily joy. But let's pause here for a moment. Have you ever woken up in the morning with red marks on your shoulders, or felt an itch on your arms or neckline as you're trying to fall asleep? Maybe you've noticed a faint line where a seam or piece of lace pressed into your skin during the night, or found yourself tossing and turning, searching for that perfect, comfortable position that seems just out of reach. It's tempting to dismiss these tiny discomforts. After all, pajamas are supposed to be soft, right? Yet sometimes, the prettiest details are the very things quietly causing us trouble. Here's a question worth considering. Are those little embellishments, lace trims, fancy buttons, or metallic threads, making you feel better at night? Or could they be gently working against you, especially as your skin grows more sensitive with age? We often believe that beauty requires a little sacrifice, but when it comes to restful sleep and healthy skin, is it worth it? The truth is, as we get older, our skin changes. It becomes thinner, less elastic, and more susceptible to irritation from friction or pressure. What once felt like a barely there tickle in your 20s can now leave behind a lingering itch or a faint, uncomfortable scratch. Lace, though lovely, can be rough, especially if it rubs against delicate areas like the neckline, underarms, or even around the wrists and ankles. Decorative buttons, snaps, or metal details may poke, prod, or create pressure points that disturb your rest. Metallic threads can sometimes irritate or even cause an allergic reaction, especially if you're sleeping in warm weather or tend to perspire at night. What's more, these embellishments can catch on your bed sheets or tangle in your hair, causing you to wake up with a start, or simply never reach that deep, healing sleep your body needs. Over time, this kind of nightly friction can lead to real skin problems, redness, chafing, or even small sores that take longer to heal. For women over 65, when skin can be especially fragile or prone to bruising, even a little nightly irritation can build up into a bigger issue. Thankfully, the solution is easy and gentle, and doesn't mean sacrificing style. The key is to choose sleepwear that puts your comfort first. Soft, smooth, and free of anything that could rub or press against your skin while you rest. Look for pajamas or nightgowns made from natural, breathable fabrics like cotton or bamboo, with flat seams and minimal, thoughtfully placed details. If you love a little lace, look for pieces where the lace is purely decorative, perhaps around the hem of a sleeve, where it won't touch your skin, or opt for soft, jersey lace that's less likely to scratch. When it comes to closures, choose sleepwear with covered, fabric-coated buttons, or better yet, pieces you can simply slip over your head without any fasteners at all. For women who like a little sparkle, there are lovely pajamas with embroidered patterns or gentle prints that don't require metallic thread or plastic decorations. These let you keep that sense of beauty and personal flair, without the risk of discomfort. And if you ever find yourself torn between a fancier nightgown and one that just feels good, ask yourself this. At this stage in your life, which matters more, how it looks on the hanger or how it feels as you drift off to sleep? If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Let me share the story of Grace, a retired librarian who always loved a touch of glamour. Grace had a collection of lace-trimmed nightgowns and pajamas with dainty pearl buttons. She treasured them for years, but as she entered her 70s, she began waking up with irritated patches on her shoulders and collarbone. She tried changing her laundry detergent and used every lotion she could find, but nothing helped, until her granddaughter bought her a simple, beautifully made cotton nightgown, free of lace or buttons, with just a delicate printed design. Grace was hesitant at first, missing the feeling of dressing up. But after a week of restful sleep and waking up to calm, happy skin, she realized she didn't miss the embellishments at all. She still keeps her fancier pajamas for special occasions, but for everyday comfort, she's become a true believer in simplicity. The truth is that prioritizing comfort is not giving up on beauty. It's honoring yourself, your body, and your right to rest well. As we age, self-care means listening more closely to what your body needs, not just what your eye desires. It's about giving yourself the softness, gentleness, and ease you deserve at the end of each day. So tonight, as you choose what to wear to bed, take a moment to run your hands along the fabric. Are there rough edges, hard buttons, or scratchy trims? Could you find something softer, simpler, or better suited to your skin's needs now? Don't be afraid to let go of old habits or styles that no longer serve you. There's so much freedom in saying yes to comfort, in knowing you can look lovely and feel wonderful at the same time. You have earned the right to peaceful, undisturbed sleep. Your skin deserves the same loving care you'd offer a cherished friend or grandchild. By choosing sleepwear that supports your comfort and health, you are choosing a better night, a brighter morning, and more joy every day. Small changes can make a world of difference. So let yourself rest easy, surrounded by softness and peace. Let's remind ourselves that beauty is best when it feels as good as it looks. Tonight and every night, may your sleepwear be a gentle companion, one that honors the wisdom, softness, and grace you carry into each new day. Mistake 5. Keeping sleepwear in a humid or poorly ventilated room. After a long day, there's nothing quite like the feeling of sliding into your favorite pajamas, those soft, familiar fabrics that help you unwind and prepare for a good night's rest. For many women, the care we give to our sleepwear feels like a small but meaningful ritual, a way to nurture ourselves and create comfort. But have you ever stopped to think about where your pajamas live when they're not on your body? That little corner of your bedroom, the drawer or closet where your sleepwear waits for the next night. It might seem like a small detail, easy to overlook, but the environment where we keep our pajamas can have a surprising effect on both their freshness and your skin's health. Imagine this. You open your sleepwear drawer or closet after a few days, reach for your favorite set of pajamas, and notice a faint musty smell. Maybe the fabric feels slightly damp, or there's a subtle heaviness in the air around your clothes. You might think, it's just a little humidity, or it will air out soon, but that small moisture can be a sign of something more. Over time, keeping pajamas in a humid or poorly ventilated room can cause mildew or mold to develop on the fabric, creating an environment that's not just unpleasant but potentially harmful, especially to sensitive skin. We often assume that as long as we wash our pajamas, they'll stay fresh and clean. But the truth is, even freshly laundered sleepwear can pick up moisture from the surrounding air if it's kept in a damp, unventilated space. This moisture encourages the growth of mold and bacteria, which thrive in warm, humid environments. For older adults, whose skin tends to be thinner and more vulnerable, wearing pajamas stored under such conditions can lead to irritation, allergic reactions, or exacerbate existing skin conditions like eczema or dermatitis. Worse still, some molds release microscopic spores that can affect your respiratory system, making breathing harder or triggering allergies, which could disrupt your sleep without you realizing the source. What causes this problem? Sometimes it's the climate, a naturally humid summer night, or a home without air conditioning or good airflow. Other times, it's something as simple as keeping pajamas in a closet tucked away in a corner, without any fresh air circulation, or storing them in a room where moisture from cooking, bathing, or even houseplants accumulates. Many older homes aren't equipped with modern ventilation systems, and keeping doors or windows closed for warmth during colder months can unintentionally trap dampness inside. So, what's the easy, practical fix? Start by taking a look at where you store your sleepwear. If possible, choose a spot that's dry and well ventilated, a dresser drawer near an open window, or a closet with some airflow. Avoid cramped, dark spaces that trap moisture. After washing your pajamas, give them plenty of time to dry completely before putting them away. Sunlight is your friend here. Hanging sleepwear outside on a sunny day not only dries it thoroughly but also naturally kills bacteria and mold spores. If your home tends to be humid, consider using small moisture absorbers like silica gel packets or activated charcoal bags inside your storage spaces. These inexpensive tools help pull moisture out of the air, keeping fabrics fresh and crisp. You can also leave closet doors open for a few hours each day or use a small fan to encourage air circulation. Here's a story that might resonate. Helen, a 75-year-old artist, loved her vintage cotton pajamas, but she often noticed a musty smell when she pulled them out of her closet. She assumed it was just the fabric aging. But after waking up with irritated patches on her skin several nights in a row, she grew curious. Helen realized her bedroom closet was cramped, with no ventilation, and the room itself felt damp, especially in rainy weather. After moving her pajamas to a dresser drawer by an open window, airing them out regularly, and using a moisture absorber, Helen's pajamas smelled fresh again, and her skin stopped reacting. She now makes a point to keep her sleepwear and linens in dry, airy places, knowing it makes a real difference in her comfort and health. It's remarkable how such a small change in environment can enhance your sleep and skin health. When your pajamas are stored properly, they stay fresher longer, feel softer against your skin, and reduce the risk of irritation. This simple care routine becomes part of a larger self-respect practice, one that honors the wisdom your body shares and the peaceful rest you deserve. As you prepare for bedtime tonight, consider taking a moment to check on your sleepwear at home. Is it a place that welcomes freshness and airflow? Or could it use a little love and adjustment? Remember, comfort starts long before you slip between the sheets. The care you give your pajamas reflects the care you give yourself. You've spent a lifetime giving to others. Now it's time to give back to your well-being with kindness and attention to the little details. When your sleepwear lives in a healthy environment, it's ready to serve you night after night, wrapping you in softness that's as clean as it is comforting. Let every night be an opportunity to nurture your body and soul, beginning with the simple act of fresh, well-cared-for pajamas. Because restful sleep and healthy skin are gifts you deserve, and sometimes, the smallest changes make the biggest difference. Mistake 6. Not coordinating sleepwear with skincare routines before bed. Every evening, as the day winds down and the quiet settles in, many women have a cherished routine that signals it's time to care for themselves. You might gently cleanse your face, apply a soothing night cream, and perhaps dab on a little serum or moisturizer that promises to keep your skin glowing and hydrated. This ritual is more than just a beauty habit. It's a moment of self-love, a chance to honor the skin that has carried you through decades of laughter, tears, and countless memories. But have you ever noticed that sometimes, even after carefully applying your skincare products, your skin feels sticky, or your pajamas seem damp and clingy? Maybe your night cream ends up smudged on your sleepwear, or you find yourself adjusting your clothes because of that uncomfortable sensation. These small frustrations can interrupt the peacefulness of your bedtime routine, leaving you feeling less relaxed than you hoped. Here's a question worth asking. Are your pajamas and your skincare routine working together, or are they unintentionally clashing? Could this mismatch be quietly affecting how well your skin absorbs those nourishing products and how comfortably you sleep? As we age, our skin becomes more delicate and changes how it responds to moisture and creams. When you apply your nighttime lotions or serums, they need time, sometimes several minutes, to fully absorb into your skin. If you put on your pajamas immediately after applying these products, especially if your sleepwear is made from non-breathable or clingy fabrics, you might unintentionally rub away or trap the creams against your skin. This not only reduces the effectiveness of your skincare but can leave your pajamas damp and sticky, which can irritate sensitive skin or cause discomfort that disrupts your rest. Moreover, certain fabrics can interact poorly with moisturizers. Synthetic materials or rough-textured sleepwear may prevent your skin from breathing freely or wick moisture away unevenly, leading to patchy dryness or excess moisture in some areas. This can cause you to wake up feeling itchy or tight, rather than refreshed. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. So, what's the gentle, simple way to bring harmony to your bedtime ritual? First, give your skincare products ample time to absorb, about 5 to 10 minutes after application, before slipping into your pajamas. Use this time to relax, maybe listen to calming music or do a few deep breaths. This pause allows your skin to soak up the nourishment fully. Next, choose pajamas made from soft, breathable fabrics like cotton or bamboo that won't cling or trap moisture against your skin. Avoid materials that feel sticky or rough, and look for styles with loose fits that let your skin breathe throughout the night. Let me share a story about Ellen, a retired nurse in her early 70s who always prided herself on her skincare routine. She diligently applied her creams every night but noticed her skin often felt dry and tight by morning. Her pajamas, made of a silky synthetic fabric, frequently felt damp, and she struggled to get comfortable. After some research and advice from a dermatologist, Ellen started waiting 10 minutes after applying her moisturizer before putting on soft cotton pajamas. The change was remarkable. Her skin felt hydrated longer, the pajamas stayed dry, and she slept more soundly. Ellen now treasures this little adjustment as a key part of her self-care. By simply coordinating your sleepwear with your skincare routine, you create a peaceful partnership that benefits both your skin and your sleep. It's a small act of mindfulness that shows your body kindness and respect. Remember, your nighttime routine is your sacred time, an opportunity to nourish not just your skin but your spirit. By choosing breathable fabrics and allowing your skincare products time to work their magic, you're giving yourself the gift of comfort and care that lasts all night. So tonight, as you prepare for bed, slow down your routine just a little. Apply your skincare with intention, then slip into pajamas that embrace your skin with softness and breathability. Let this gentle rhythm carry you into a restful night and a radiant morning. You deserve to feel cozy, cared for, and truly comfortable every night. These thoughtful habits honor the beautiful skin you've nurtured over the years and support the peaceful rest that fuels your days. Embrace this harmony between skincare and sleepwear, and celebrate the comfort that comes from caring for yourself in every detail. Because when you feel good in your skin and your pajamas, every night becomes a little sanctuary of calm and kindness. Mistake 7. Not adjusting sleepwear to seasonal temperature and room conditions. For many of us, bedtime is a sacred ritual, a time to unwind, relax, and prepare our bodies and minds for rest. But have you ever found yourself tossing and turning in the middle of the night, waking up feeling either too hot or too cold, no matter how many blankets you pile on? Maybe you've blamed the weather, your mattress, or even a restless mind. But there's one simple factor that often gets overlooked: the sleepwear you choose, and whether it truly fits the season and the temperature of your room. It's easy to fall into a habit of wearing the same favorite pajamas year-round. Maybe you love that soft flannel set and refuse to let it go, even in the summer heat. Or perhaps your light cotton nightgown feels chilly on a crisp winter night, but you don't want to change routines. We all know how comforting familiar sleepwear can be, especially as we grow older, There's a certain peace in the familiar that helps ease us into sleep. But could this reluctance to switch sleepwear with the seasons be quietly sabotaging your rest? Think about it this way. Our bodies naturally fluctuate in temperature throughout the year, and even during the night. Older adults, in particular, often find their internal temperature regulation isn't as sharp as it once was. This means you might feel colder in the winter or hotter in the summer, sometimes without fully realizing it. Wearing sleepwear that's too warm for the season can trap heat and cause sweating, disrupting your sleep. Conversely, pajamas that are too light or thin in cold weather may leave you shivering, making it hard to settle into a restful slumber. Science tells us that maintaining a comfortable core temperature is key to falling asleep quickly and staying asleep deeply. When your body overheats or chills, it can trigger wakefulness or restlessness, breaking the natural sleep cycle. This means that even your best intentions, like going to bed early or turning off screens, can be undermined by wearing sleepwear that isn't suited to the current season or room environment. So, what's the simple solution? It starts with paying attention to both the season and your bedroom's temperature when selecting your sleepwear. In warmer months, opt for lightweight, breathable fabrics like cotton, bamboo, or linen. These materials help wick away moisture and allow air to circulate, keeping you cool and comfortable. Loose-fitting styles encourage airflow, too, so your skin can breathe through the night. When the cold months roll in, switch to warmer sleepwear. Think flannel, brushed cotton, or even lightweight fleece that provides insulation without making you feel restricted or overheated. Layering can also be helpful. For example, a long-sleeved top under your pajamas or cozy socks that can be removed if needed. Adjusting blankets and room temperature to complement your sleepwear will further enhance comfort. Let me tell you about Ruth, a spirited woman in her late 70s who loved her soft flannel pajamas all year round. She swore by their warmth and comfort but often woke up sweating during hot summer nights and shivering in winter despite piling on extra blankets. After chatting with her granddaughter, Ruth realized her sleepwear wasn't matching the seasons. She began wearing lightweight cotton pajamas during the summer and saving flannel for colder months. Almost immediately, her sleep improved, and she no longer woke feeling overheated or chilled. Ruth now enjoys a better night's rest, simply by tuning into her body's needs and adapting her sleepwear accordingly. This kind of mindful attention to your nighttime clothing is a gentle way of honoring the changes that come with aging. It's a small shift with big rewards: better sleep, more energy during the day, and skin that feels comfortable instead of irritated. You might be surprised how much a simple change in fabric and fit can transform your rest. As you prepare for bed tonight, pause and consider, what season is it? How does your room feel? Are your pajamas helping you stay comfortable, or are they working against your body's natural rhythm? Experiment with different fabrics and styles until you find what suits you best, not just in appearance, but in how it makes you feel throughout the night. Remember, comfort is personal, and your body is the best guide. What worked last winter might not be right this summer. Embracing seasonal changes in your sleepwear is an act of self-care that respects your body's needs and supports restful, restorative sleep. You've given so much to others throughout your life. Now it's time to give yourself the gift of comfort that adapts with the seasons. By listening to your body and choosing sleepwear that fits the temperature and environment, you're creating nights filled with ease, peace, and true rest. So tonight, whether you reach for soft cotton or warm flannel, know that you're making a choice that honors your well-being. Let your sleepwear be a gentle partner in your journey to better rest, so you can wake refreshed, energized, and ready to embrace each new day with grace and vitality. Because at any age, comfort matters, and when you feel right in your skin and your pajamas, every night is a step toward your healthiest, happiest self. As we come to the end of our journey through these common sleepwear mistakes, I hope you've discovered just how much the little details truly matter. From choosing breathable fabrics to wearing pajamas that fit comfortably, from keeping your sleepwear fresh and clean to matching it thoughtfully with your skincare and the seasons, each small step is a gentle act of care toward yourself. Remember, restful sleep isn't a luxury. It's a vital part of your health and happiness. The way you treat your body before bed, including what you wear, sets the tone for the night and the day ahead. When your sleepwear supports your skin and comfort, you invite deeper rest, softer mornings, and more energy to enjoy the things you love. I encourage you to take these insights and apply just 1 or 2 changes tonight. Maybe it's swapping to softer, natural fabrics or making time for your skincare to absorb fully before slipping into pajamas. Perhaps it's simply airing out your sleepwear more often or choosing the right set for the season. Whatever it is, know that these small choices add up to big improvements in how you feel. Your body has carried you through so much, and it deserves your kindness and attention now more than ever. Let your sleepwear be a source of comfort, not discomfort. Let it wrap you in softness and care, night after night. Thank you for joining me. I'd love to hear which tip resonated most with you and what you plan to try first. Please share in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips to help you live your healthiest, most joyful life. Sweet dreams and restful nights are yours to claim. Here's to comfort, health, and peace in every sleep.